Hello everyone! Most of us only use a spade wood drill bit for one simple purpose: drilling holes in wood. When it breaks, we usually throw it away and assume it has no value anymore. But very few people realize this tool can still serve another useful purpose, even after the tip snaps off. That broken steel still has strength. Stay with me and watch the full video today to see what it turns into. A clean, straight end is the first step. So clamp the drill bit tightly in a vise. Pick up an angle grinder with a cutting wheel and cut off the damaged tip. Move slowly and keep the cut straight. Let the wheel do the work instead of forcing it. After the first cut, stop and check the end carefully. Look for cracks, jagged metal, or small fractures near the cut line. If you still see damage, cut again until the end looks clean and solid. This step matters because any hidden crack can spread later and ruin the tool. Once the end looks straight, grab a square ruler and check the cut. Press the ruler against the metal and look for gaps. Switch the grinder setup and install a sanding disc instead of the cutting wheel. A sanding disc removes metal more smoothly and gives you better control when shaping. Tell me what part of the country you're watching from. I read every comment. Clamp the grinder in a vise so the tool stays stable. Position it carefully so the sanding disc faces upward at a safe working angle. A stable grinder makes this job easier and keeps your hands safer. Hold the drill bit firmly and begin grinding the end against the sanding disc. Keep the movement slow and controlled. Tilt the drill bit slightly so the edge begins forming a bevel. This bevel will become the cutting face of your chisel. Do not grind too steep. Do not grind too flat. Focus on creating a clean, slanted face that looks even from side to side. With the bevel formed, build a simple wooden jig to help keep the sharpening angle consistent. Take a piece of wood and mark a 30-degree diagonal line across it. Use a ruler and keep the line clean. Clamp the wood in a vise and cut along the marked line using a handsaw. Work slowly and keep the cut straight. This angled wood piece will guide the drill bit during sharpening. After cutting the wood, sand the cut surface with sandpaper. Remove splinters and burrs so the jig feels smooth and safe to hold. A clean jig gives better accuracy and prevents slipping. This setup turns the broken drill bit into a stable sharpening tool that keeps your bevel angle consistent. Mark a drilling point on the wooden jig. Drill a hole so you can mount the drill bit onto the wood using a screw. Place the drill bit against the jig and align it so the beveled end points downward along the angled surface. Drive the screw in tightly to hold the drill bit in place. The drill bit should not shift or wobble. Bring out a sharpening stone with two sides, one coarse and one fine. Spray clean water over the stone surface. Water keeps the stone cutting smoothly and prevents overheating the steel. Place the mounted drill bit against the stone and begin sharpening. Move it back and forth with steady strokes. Keep the jig flat so the angle stays consistent. Do not rock the tool. Let the stone grind the bevel evenly. After several passes, flip the stone to the finer side. Spray more water and continue sharpening. The coarse side shapes the bevel. The fine side refines the edge and smooths it. Keep your pressure light and steady. Watch the bevel face become smoother and more polished. A sharp chisel edge needs clean steel, not deep scratches. Once the bevel looks even, remove the drill bit from the jig and inspect the edge. Run your finger carefully along the side, not across the edge. The edge should feel crisp and clean. You now have a strong chisel blade made from a broken drill bit, but it still needs a handle. Prepare a round wooden stick for the handle. Clamp the wood vertically in a vise. Mark the center at the top and drill a hole straight down. Keep the drill steady so the hole stays centered. This hole must match the drill bit tang size so the fit stays tight. Mix epoxy glue in a small cup. Stir slowly until the color looks uniform. A well-mixed epoxy gives a stronger bond. Apply epoxy into the drilled hole and coat the metal tang of the drill bit as well. Insert the metal into the wooden handle and push it in firmly. Twist slightly to spread the glue evenly. Make sure the blade lines up straight with the handle. A crooked blade makes the tool harder to control. Set the tool down and let the epoxy begin to cure. Keep it still for a few minutes so the bond does not shift. A project like this saves money and proves something important. Many broken tools still contain valuable steel. If you take time to reshape them, you can build new tools that work just as well as store-bought ones. If this recycling project helped you, press like so others can find it too. Subscribe for more practical DIY repairs you can do at home. Leave a comment and share what broken tool you want to bring back to life next.